Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another video. It's your fellow Indian, and in this video, I, an Indian, I'm going to talk about American politics. I think if you have already seen this channel before, if you have been in this channel for a bit, I have already uploaded a couple of videos regarding American politics. I think the one Trump getting shot and all, I think I have already made my political opinion clear. I am generally liberal, like I'm always leaning towards the liberal side and a little bit towards the left. I hate communism, but I like the left generally, a lot of the left ideologies except for communism, everything else except communism. And yes, I was definitely vouching for Kamala Harris to win rather than Donald Trump. I personally don't have any issues with Donald Trump. I do like the Republican Party a lot. I do support a lot of people in the Republican Party, but Donald Trump as a person, a lot of things that he has done, him being a convicted felon on all 34 counts of felonies, and a lot of things that he has said and done during his fourth term, January 6th, all those things. I don't think like Kamala is going to be like a really good pick from the Democrat side, but still I think she was like better than Trump in a lot of things. But Trump managed to win, got a really good victory, and I think it's like 226 for Harris and 312 for Trump, right? He did sweep it off, and in the swing states and all, he had a really good lead. South Dakota, Montana, she had a really good vote share as well. He's definitely got the popular vote as well. He had a clean sweep in this election. It was not even a close one, right? Even after I think the exit polls also said that Kamala Harris is gonna win. It was not even a close actually. So what I'm gonna do today is going to watch Donald Trump's 2024 win, the Hollywood Reacts video. I kind of want to see, I think Hollywood is mostly against Trump, right? Like most of Hollywood, isn't it? Let's see. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. I've been watching some of like, Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon and all. I've been watching some Republic channels too. I do like Jordan Peterson, Ben Shapiro, all those people. From the liberal side, I watch Destiny. So I am on both sides of the spectrum. So I don't just live in a liberal bubble. But I don't know, I'm a bit disappointed by the election results. But we'll see. Maybe he's not that bad.
Persist. This time that means he needs 23 more.
This was a movement like nobody's ever seen before.
Trump, Trump, baby, all day we won.
Hollywood stars sharing their reactions after election night 2024. Donald Trump returning to the White House after his decisive victory over Vice President Kamala Harris.
Frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time.
Among the disappointed crowd, Christina Applegate getting right to the point on X, writing, "Please unfollow me if you voted against female rights and disability rights."
See, I don't think he's gonna do it. I hope he's not gonna do it. That's one of the worst things that could happen to a woman if he takes away the abortion right. I think it's already there in a couple of states, right? I think one of the American states, abortion rights is not there, and come on, man. That's too much. I hope he doesn't do it. And even the debate, I think Kamala Harris confronted him on this, and he said that that's just fake news, and I hope that's how it is.
You did is unreal. And on Instagram, Oscar winner and mother to a trans daughter, Jamie Lee Curtis.
We're all real people, and we live in a world that is at war.
She says Trump's win means a sure return to a more restrictive, some fear draconian time. Gay and trans people will be more afraid. Adding, for all those people, there will be those who will help you, me included.
We're going to help our country heal. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly.
In reference to Trump's sexual assault allegations, Aubrey O'Day figuring, quote, "The only thing that America hates more than a sexist, racist rapist is a woman." Then Lily Reinhart said,
Was it actually proven? Was he convicted in the rape case? Or was that just a charge? I don't know. I don't know what happened to this case. Can somebody tell me in the comment section, or I'll look it up.
"It's more than a sexist, racist rapist is a woman." Then Lily Reinhart saying of Trump's alleged victims, "My heart absolutely breaks for these women. I believe you, and I am so sorry."
These are our friends. We have thousands of friends in this incredible movement.
Meanwhile, Trump supporters Amber Rose and Savannah Chrisley posting the victory vibes from their overnight watch parties.
It happened. That's all I have to say. It happened. Our future, 4 years.
Is he crying?
It's a hell of a lot better than where we've been. Trump, Trump, baby, 4 years. It's a hell of a lot better than where we've been. Trump, Trump, baby, all day we won. That's it. It's over with.
Hey, look.
We love our country. Yes, we do.
Look what happened. Is this crazy?
When it comes to next steps, Jonathan Van Ness, Andy Cohen, plus Real Housewives alum Bethany Frankel offering their 2 cents amid mixed emotions in Hollywood.
We will
persist. We will move forward.
Gotta dance with the one who brung ya. The decision has been made. The die has been cast, and people have to move forward, unite, and the divisiveness has not worked. Everyone has to agree on that.
We're gonna keep showing up. We're gonna keep working together. We're gonna be okay. I love you. We are gonna be okay.
Who is this? Any other videos that I can watch? I should probably do live streams actually. Trump's win reaction. Trump's election victory. Okay, let's watch this one.
The Fox News decision desk can now officially project that Donald Trump will become the 47th president of the United States.
Voters express deep frustration with the Biden administration, and former President Trump and the future President Trump overperformed in urban areas.
Wait.
Particularly,
There was one felony charge, right, against Trump still. I think that was to be processed after the elections. What happens if he's found guilty on that one? Will he have to go to jail while he's the president? It's kind of interesting, isn't it? Or can that actually be like, taken away because it was an official act, right? Because he's criminally immune to all these
doubled
charges.
and tripled down on over the course of the last few months. Absolutely succeeded and brought him back to the White House.
Donald Trump has won the state of Wisconsin, which means he is the winner of this race and will return to the White House as this country's 47th president. And for so many of you watching right now, that news is, to say the least, a lot to digest. I understand that personally.
It is now official. CNN projects that Donald Trump has been elected president, defeating Vice President Kamala Harris and making a political comeback unlike any.
History this morning, 5:30 a.m. on Wednesday, that Donald Trump has won the presidency for a second time. This time after having served
Look at her
for
face.
4 years, then disputing the 2020 election, and then, of course, rallying a mob to the Capitol to try to interrupt the peaceful transfer of power there. Americans decided...
And he succeeded. The certification of vote was delayed.
...to send him back to the White House for a second term.
And CBS News now projects that Donald Trump is the winner in Wisconsin.
Okay.
That gives him the number of electoral votes he needs to become the 47th president of the United States.
This will usher in potentially an unprecedented era in American history, to have someone who believes firmly that he has total presidential power in terms of official acts based on the Supreme Court ruling earlier this year, does not have to serve in prison despite being convicted in a criminal trial, and despite pressuring his own vice president to overturn an election, has been warmly embraced by the party, the Republican Party, once again, and won the presidency.
Okay. See, honestly, I don't feel that bad. If you are living in a certain bubble, right? If you're living in either the liberal bubble or the conservative bubble, you'll get to see a lot of misinformation from both the sides. I think one of the reasons that Kamala was targeted by the Republican side a little bit recently was because of her stand in fracking. I think she's changed the stance recently, right? Her economic policy was decent, not the best. I think if you're in the middle class or the elite class, a little higher up in the middle class or elite class, Trump might be a good president for you because he's going to cut a lot of the corporate taxes. Right, and I think a lot of the US company stocks and all went up after Trump's victory. That's kind of expected, I guess, right? But if you're in the lower end of middle class or below that, you're probably gonna have to suffer a little bit in the Trump's administration. And Project 2025 was not the best idea, I guess. Most of the Republicans were talking about tariffs, but tariffs don't really help the country itself. It does not do anything for the deficit. I don't know. He has never been really clear on any of his policies, Trump. Tell me one really good policy that Trump said, which is gonna be good for the country. So you cannot process him for being, being in this, what he's gonna do. He's a very unhinged person, and I think one good thing about Trump is that he cannot be controlled much by the people who are controlling him. Most of the people will have to listen to Trump or he'll fire them. And he even said that he'll go after his political opponents. He'll be a dictator on day one. He even said that he'll ban the Constitution, amend the Constitution, something like that. So yeah, he's gonna be an unhinged president. But I do have some hope for this term. One of the reasons is because a lot of people in his party are not that bad. I think Vivek Ramaswamy and Elon Musk would be a really good pair for the I think he put him on top of DOGE, forged, right? That's a really good pair. I think they can do a lot together. And Vivek Ramaswamy is one of the politicians that I respect a lot when it comes to US politics. Might not be that bad. JD Vance, he's a good, I know like Democrats make fun of him a lot, but he's like a good person. But the problem is I don't want them to sim for Trump when they have a disagreement, People like Elon Musk, Vivek Ramaswamy, JD Vance, a lot of people in his cabinet are going to sim for Trump if they have a disagreement with him. If he does something unhinged, I want the Republican Party to stand up against him, which I don't think they're gonna do because they know Trump for how unhinged he is. And he's old. They were making fun of Joe Biden, but Trump is now the old guy who is the president. So there are a lot of concerns for American politics at this point, I guess. And, when some bureaucrat, the world's most richest person like Elon Musk is on the picture and he's having that much control over politics, that should raise some eyebrows, right? But let's see. He hasn't gotten into office yet. He hasn't done anything yet insane. So we'll see. We'll see what is going to happen after January. India also, is being ruled by right-wing right now. And I'm not the best fan of right-wing politics in India at the moment. I have a lot of similar concerns. I think our prime minister is said to have a lot of ties with the richest man in India, Gautam Adani, and that is definitely raising a lot of eyebrows. So we'll see how this is gonna be. And I kind of want to make more political videos. And if you would like me to comment on politics stuff, hit the thumbs up button, let YouTube know you like what you're watching. And I'll see you guys next video. Good night and goodbye.